Let's talk about buying a house in 2026 here in Wilmington, North Carolina. Prices have been moving fast. Inventory has opened up a little bit, but it still feels very, very tight. And a lot of buyers feel very hesitant or frozen right now. I'm not here to hype up the Wilmington market. I'm not here to sell you. I'm just here to tell you what I see and a couple of different price points and what you get for your money so you can determine for yourself whether that's a good move or not. First price band I'm gonna call kind of the approachable, the normal, the average person. That is gonna be the price point of around $350 all the way up to $500 range. I would say that this represents a majority of the homes that are sold in our area, especially for working class people, families, young professionals moving to the area, or families that are moving up. And I'm talking here homes that are move-in ready and don't need significant updates just to live. This is gonna give you access to plenty of, your standard 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,500 square foot homes or better. Lots of neighborhoods all the way from Carolina Beach, Myrtle Grove up to Ogden and into Scotts Hill Loop. You probably won't get a ton of new construction options in this budget range. Obviously, the closer to the beach, the more expensive it's gonna be. If you were looking at areas in that $350 to $500 and you wanted a solid entry-level move-in house, one neighborhood I would suggest looking around is Ogden. Leland is technically a whole nother city outside of Wilmington. It's kind of a spillover community. Neighborhoods like Mallory Creek, there in Leland, you can get a really good house in that price point. That is a community with an HOA, with low dues, with lots of amenities, and a very actively well-ran HOA. If you don't like HOA, it's gonna be really difficult to find something with an acre or more, especially within Wilmington because it's so developed. So I wouldn't get your hopes up there unless the home needs a significant amount of work. Also, townhomes and condos. I mean, if you're spending up to $500 on a condo, you can get some really, really good locations. Downtown, there's tons of condos. And townhouse, for example, here's one recently on Bungalow Row in the community of Summerwalk, which is an incredibly awesome, dynamic townhome community that was built in the late teens. It's an incredible location close to Wrightsville Beach. It's got young professionals. It's got a really, really tight-knit community. These townhomes that are 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, around 1,800 square feet are selling right up against that 500 grand mark. So if you want a very nice, modern townhome that's very close to amenities, you're probably gonna be spending close to 500 grand for something that is very nice and move-in ready. My second price point, we're gonna jump all the way up to right around $1 million. This is gonna be your step into luxury. If you spend $1 million around Wilmington, you can expect to get a very nice house and a very nice community. This puts you into communities like Landfall, Anchor's Bend, and Porters Neck Plantation. You also start to get water view properties at the coast. That is really kind of a cusp where you start to see the water. It's very hard to find anything under $1 million where you are looking at the ocean. And also as a boater, if you are looking at the water and can get in your boat and get on the water, you're gonna be spending $1 million or more. For example, I just sold this home, 1220 Tidal Walk. I just closed. Tidal Walk is a waterfront community. It is gated. They have their own private beach and a dock there that have some slips available. This is a lifestyle community. The people that live here, they live that beach luxury lifestyle. They love visiting the water. They like having the gated community and their access to their amenities all to themselves. And if you want that, and that's the lifestyle that you're looking for, you're probably gonna have to spend around $1 million to get a pretty nice home over 2,000 square feet that is move-in ready. And so the last price band that exists, this might not apply to everyone, but it's just kind of fun to talk about, is the hyper luxury, I'm calling it. This is gonna be $4 million and above. I can't believe it, but there are tons of homes that actually sell in our area in that price point. These are gonna be markets like Wrightsville Beach, on the beach, looking at the water. This is gonna be figure 8. I mean, figure 8, in the last couple of years, there's actually been a couple of homes trade over $10 million. I know this is gonna be a very small amount of people, and if you were watching this and you were one of those people, I would love to be your real estate agent. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I can afford this, but what this will grant you access to is the best of the best communities that we have to offer. Homes like this do typically very rarely even make it to the open market. There's a lot of off-market transactions that happen when you get to that level. You can get a really, really nice house for this. One example of that is this home on South Lumina, listed by my friend and colleague Baxter Cheek, that I just recently held some open houses at. And this is a home that is right in the path of tons of foot traffic to the beach, direct access to the beach, walkability to one of the most popular surf spots and piers and coffee shop. If you want the best of the best, you're gonna have to spend well up to $5 million to get a house like this one in our area. Other homes in this price point, you have an acre or more of land, you have private access, a private dock, total visibility and privacy around you, but you're still 15 minutes from Wrightsville Beach, or you're still 15-20 minutes from downtown and other amenities. And if you're like me, or you're rolling your eyes at that thinking, why do people pay that much for real estate? Look, there's some magical properties that come up. There is a market for it and there's a demand for it, and they have only gone up in value in the last handful of years. So whether you are in that normal 350 to 5, or you're looking around $1 million or so, or you're an ultra luxury buyer, there is tons of options and inventory here for you in the Wilmington market. If you have questions about it, I would be glad to connect to talk further. If you have a listing that you want to see, or if you're a seller and you want to make sure that your property is listed to the best of its potential and you sell for the highest dollar in the quickest amount of time with the lowest amount of hassle, I'm here to talk to you as well. Hope this is helpful, and I'm so excited for 2026 and the videos that we're going to be making this year. It's going to be a great year for real estate, for Wilmington, and hopefully it's a great year for you too. So thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if this was helpful to you, and I will see you at the next video.